I'm Katharina. I'm 29 years old. I'm living in Bremen and working as a carer for infants and school children in a family centre. I like this centre because it's a multicultural place. You have people and children from all kinds of nations. That's what I like the most, the variety of people.
What is your motivation? What makes you get up in the morning and come here?
The fact that I have a structure for my day, it wasn't like that before. I was unemployed for a long time. Now I get up every morning and think to myself, cool, I'm looking forward to doing something cool with the kids.
You were 18 when you had your first child. Could you explain how you coped with that? You said you had to manage on your own for a while. How was it being a young mother?
Very complicated and not like I imagined it would be. It was very exhausting. I'm from a broken home.
What problems did you face in your everyday life?
The main problem was work, to manage everything at once, take care of the children and do an apprenticeship at the same time.
The family centre where Katharina Haucap works as a carer is supposed to help with exactly these problems. Parents can bring their children, for example, when you don't yet have a place in a nursery, or if they need daycare at short notice. According to the centre, which is financed by the state and the federal government, this kind of service is unique to Germany. In Bremen, the smallest German state, there's a need for this kind of care. There's a large number of single parents, and 40% are unemployed. Do you think the number of daycare centres like this is sufficient?
I don't think the kind of flexible daycare we offer exists anywhere else. I've never heard of anything like this. I think there's really something missing, that there should be a lot more offers like this one, so that mothers and fathers with low incomes or in difficult situations have the possibility to organise their lives. It's difficult when you start a school or an apprenticeship and you don't know what to do with your child. These people say, well, then I can't do it. With better choice, a lot more people would start an apprenticeship or take a job. At the moment, it's difficult for them.
The election is coming up. Are you hoping for change, a change for Bremen?
Definitely. I wish politicians would go into districts like mine and say, OK, that's what it really looks like, to see what kind of help people need. Right now, it seems like they say that social services and work are important, but it doesn't really seem like they do anything. I don't think they do enough.
If you were Chancellor, what would be the first thing you would do?
I'd double, even triple the salaries of all people in care jobs, because they do the work we all need. There will always be old people, and there should even be more children. That's what I'd definitely change. Also, make this kind of work better, improve the working conditions so that people like their job and are better motivated. A lot of them just don't have any motivation anymore. They do the hardest job, and in my opinion, they're not valued enough.
On the one hand, Bremen is always last in the rankings for poverty, unemployment and education, etc. But on the other hand, it's not just a poor state. You also have a lot of good jobs here, people who are doing well. What do you think about the inequality?
It's very big. I always realise that when I come to the city centre. There you have everything, big shopping malls, coffee shops everywhere, everything that's made for people with money. But then when you go to the districts on the outskirts, you don't find much at all. There's nothing to do for people who don't have money. This has to change. There should be possibilities for everybody, no matter how much money people have.
Und nicht halt je nachdem, wie das Portemonnaie gefüllt ist.